This makes me not want to work on cars ever again, honestly. Well, that was fucking close. Whew. Oh! Welcome back to the channel. And yes, today we'll be finally installing a front mount intercooler and hard pipe kit onto my Ibiza 1.9 TDI PD130. Now, I haven't seen any other videos on YouTube of anyone doing a front mount intercooler install on a Ibiza 1.9 TDI, so this is probably going to first. So I'm doing best to get the best footage for you guys, show you how it's done, so you know how it's done yourself. This is going to be really fun. We've got all the brand new parts here, so let me show you what we have and how we're going to install it. So yeah, we've got a Seat Sport front mount intercooler. I bought the second hand, but it's in really good condition, so this will do the trick, no problem at all. And also we've got a brand spanking new hard pipe kit here from Gravity. Now obviously the kit that I bought, obviously it came with all the clips and all the kind of things like that. Now people did recommend me to get like better silicone pipes, but I mean, I'm just going to take a chance. If anything goes wrong with any of this, I can let you guys know and, you know, basically put the nail in the coffin as to whether these are good or not. Now also, when you're doing this, right, you need to buy one of these. Now, it's like an adapter for the turbo, so this bit here goes into the turbo, and obviously your silicone pipe goes onto here. Now, the size is, I'm not sure if you can see the size on camera, but it's 51 to 50 millimeters. And listen, I will link all these parts in the description below, so you guys can get all the parts for yourself if you decide to do so. So, with that being said, let's get this installed. Right, I hope you guys can see because it's so, like, you know, it's really sunny today. Right, so now we've got everything off. I think what the plan is, right, basically where the air conditioning radiator bolts onto the car, we're basically going to use those existing kind of mounting points. We might need to like cut some bits off and things out with the angle grinder. Also just to get access to the little Torx which hold on obviously the air conditioning radiator. But I'll quickly show you what I mean, and then hopefully we'll try and get something sorted out. So anyway, let me show you what the plan is. We've got a wee mounting point in behind here, which obviously holds on the aircon radiator. So we have a mounting point there, mounting point there, a mounting point there, and a mounting point there. So that's where we're going to obviously bolt the front mount onto, because obviously we've got a bracket here and obviously a bracket here. So I think what I have to do is, I'm not sure if I can get a torque in these little holes, but on this side I actually have to cut out, like I'm not sure you can see very well on camera, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out the angle grinder, we'll cut this wee section out here, get this front mount bolted on, then we'll take it from there. So let's crack on. Right, now you guys can actually see what I mean. We have cut out this bit here, so actually get access to this little torque here. And obviously it's the same story down here. Now, I'm going to do the same on this side. I'll do that off camera. Then we can actually get to bolting this front mount on, and then cut on the rest. So I'm going to quickly make the necessary modifications on his side, then we'll crack on. So I'll back the camera in a minute. Right, now that's the wee kind of cutouts made on both sides. Now like I said, that looks rough. I'm probably sure there's an easy way of doing this, I don't know. This is how I'm doing it, so you can either, you know, do it my way or do it your own way. That doesn't really bother me, but this is how I'm doing it. So anyway, we've got those bits made out now. So we'll just remove all the little Torx and bolt the front mount on. Right, so we're nearly ready to finish bolting this front mount on now. So as you can see, we're using the original screws. They are the perfect size to go right through the bracket and right through to the other side. So that's a good thing. So we don't need to buy any like other bolts. This is basically just a straight fit, no hassle. So quite happy with that. So I've put these two little Torx in, the original ones, and do the other side, and then we get to removing the rest of this crap. So anyway, let's crack on. The first thing I'm probably going to remove is the intercooler. Now, the things you need to remove is obviously the pipes. We've got one there, which is held on by those stupid clips. They just pull out the way and then they pop off. There's another one right in there. Like I said, I'm not sure you can see it on camera, but there's one in there. You can put the clip off and just pull the pipe off. We've got the map sensor right here, which we need to unplug and pull off. We've got a bolt here, and I'm not sure what else there is, but there can't be much. So let's remove this. Oh yeah, that was a pain in the arse. There's a few brackets which I totally forgot about, so I just broke them off because, I mean, I'm not funny, right? That is not going back on there ever again. It's either a front mount or no front mount or nothing at all. So yeah, not even funny. This will probably go straight in the bin because it's crap. And it sounds really silly, but if that ever broke again, I'll just get another one because, you know, it's either go front mount or go home. Anyway, now that's off. There's another pipe that goes to the turbo. I'll show you that quickly. We'll get that off, and then we get the hard pipe kit on. So let's get stuck in, lads. Right, so this is the last pipe to be removed. Now, I'm not sure you can see on camera. Yeah, it's held on by the same clip, which goes on the turbo. I'll do it off camera because there's no room under here to actually show you guys. But it's the same process. Pop that clip off and pull the pipe off. So I'll do it off camera. I'll be back off camera in a minute. Right, that's the intercooler off and all the pipe work. Now, the next thing we're going to install is this wee adapter for the turbo. Now, where this one came out, you just tap this in, get a wee left tap in, use obviously the existing kind of clip that's on it to obviously click it in place so it's secure, and obviously your silicone join just goes on the end of it here and obviously clamps on. So yeah, again, install this off camera because there's no room into the car at all, but you get the idea. You just tap it in, make sure it's secure, and that's you done. Anyway, back to the camera in a second. Right guys, I think what we need to do now is transfer the original seal, which is just here, onto that one. So I do apologise, I just forget things sometimes, but so that's basically what we need to do, and I hope when we do that this fits a lot better. Right, that's the adapter on and it's absolutely solid. So yeah, if you're installing this yourself, remember to use the old seal from the adapter and you'll be absolutely fine. So that's quite a relief. So let's install the hard pipe kit now. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere, I think. Oh, right guys, we're kind of getting there. This pipe's on, but unfortunately I do more kind of like adjustment. I took a cut of this kind of like bit of plastic here. It's not structural, guys, so don't fucking like, you know, sweat in the comment section. And even still, it doesn't fit great anyway, but I mean, it is what it is. So all I'm doing now is obviously, well, for this pipe anyway, clamp it on, clamp it there, and then we'll try and struggle our arses off to get that one on, because that one didn't fit well either. Just takes a lot of patience, this, which I don't have, I'm not going to lie. So anyway, let's rock on. Right, there's just something I want to say real quick. Now, the top silicone pipe on the hard pipe kit that goes from the EGR delete to the hard pipe, replace that with a 6-inch leg, I think it's called. Basically just get a longer bit of like 90-degree like silicone pipe, so it's longer, and you should have no problems at all fitting it. Because on that one, the pipe that they supplied with the kit was too short. So honestly guys, if you've ordered the pipe kit from Gravity and you're doing this yourself, just get yourself a longer bit of 90-degree pipe. I'll link it in the description below just to help you guys out. But anyway, back to the video. Right, trying to get the last pipe on. There's the pipe, there's the silicone join on the adapter. So, I'm gonna set up the camera and let's get this damn thing on. Oh my god, that was actually so easy compared to that. Like, honestly, that fits perfect. It's just that stupid pipe there. I think. Now, Alex, I know you might be watching this, but yeah, that bracket for the fuel filter housing was definitely out in the road. It's been kind of like bashed to one side. There's still a tiny bit of clearance up there, but I mean, yeah, that fuel filter housing was definitely an issue when fitting this pipe kit. But we're on the home stretch now, guys. We're nearly finished. So, you know, this has been an absolute nightmare, guys, honestly. But so all I have to do now, you see me put this on. That's it there. It fits quite well. This bit, I'm not gonna lie, fits quite well. So all I do is clamp it down, and then I think we're good to go. Anyway, so I'll put these stupid clamps on off camera because that's boring, and I'll be back when I'm nearly finished. Right, guys, a wee bit of an update, and yeah, well, like I said, we got all the pipes on. As I said, all the pipe work's on, which is good. Double checked everything seems fine. We got one last hurdle, I think. More fitment issues. Now, I'll show you I'll tell you quickly what the problem is before we show you it. Basically, we put the bumper on because the hard pipes basically run underneath the headlight. The bumper won't go on at all. So I'm gonna have to maybe cut off some of the plastics in behind the bumper. Not that they do anything anyway, they're just there for like no reason whatsoever anyway. So I'll quickly show you what it is I probably need to remove, and then, you know, take it from there, because I mean, if you guys run into these problems yourself, then you might want to kind of refer to my video, and then, you know, you might be able to like make things easier for yourself. But this, guys, is a nightmare. Honestly, this makes me not want to work on cars ever again, honestly. Right, here, right, as you can see, right, this plastic right along here is obviously stopping it from going against, well, you can kind of tell really. So I'm going to try and remove all this plastic crap here, just this kind of bits here. I don't really know what they're for, but I'm going to remove it. Well, that was fucking close. Whew. So I think what we'll do now is we'll just fire up the car before we actually put anything back together again, make sure it's running fine, and we'll try to put the bumper back on, drop her down, and then maybe take it around the block for a test drive. So yeah, let's crack on. So, it's finally back together. Like, I wouldn't be surprised, like, that further in the future, like, some of these pipes might pop off, but I mean, they're all as tight as I can get them. I've done my absolute best to make sure the fitment is as good as it possibly can be, and honestly, I'd rather have, like, much worser things than do this ever again. So, I'm going to finish off just doing all the boring bits, like putting, like, you know, trim back on, then we'll take it around the block, and just make sure everything's okay, and see how it goes. So, I'll see you guys when I'm ready to take out a test drive. Right, fingers crossed nothing goes wrong. Jesus Christ. Punching her. Ooh. Listen, I just pray to God the police pipe doesn't pop off, because I mean,
I'd say that's possibly been a great success.
Right, I'm gonna wrap this video up real quick. So that's it done, but it wasn't easy. Honestly, guys, I did so much struggling off camera, you know, because how difficult it was. I mean, there's so much things like where the boost pipe kind of goes up next to the fuel filter kind of housing. You need to like try and like make some room there. Like you need to chop stuff and things like that. It's really not great, to be honest. If you got patience, then yeah, go ahead, do it. Honestly, all the best of luck. But I don't think I'll do anything like that ever again. I don't have the patience, but I still did it, and it works fine. Works great. I mean, it does. It's a lot more responsive. It does pull quite well, just in here and all. That's quite good. Probably another day I'll take out an open roads, get a good blast. I'm really tired today and I'm sweating. And go for a shower. Anyway, if you did enjoy this video and you did find it helpful, then please give it a thumbs up for the algorithm, and it helps my channel a lot. Just by liking videos, it does help my channel a lot. So if you can give it a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode.